this stack. The reason why I got my eye on this stack is I want to put a wall here. And I want to put that wall right up against the stack. But the problem is the stack's more than 3.5 inches wide, and I don't want to shim out my wall if I can avoid it. So I think what I'm going to do is take this stack and replace it with 3-inch PVC, which will fit inside the wall. I'll watch this done on YouTube. So I'll show you what's up above the ceiling in a minute, but essentially it goes up there, then it turns about 45 degrees going up to the right, and then it goes 45 degrees straight up and out the ceiling. So the problem with this stuff is it weighs somewhere between 7 and 12 pounds per linear foot, depending on how thick the walls are. So I got to cut it multiple times because it's just too frickin' heavy. When I get down here, it's likely to start getting kind of mucky, which is not going to be any fun. What I saw on YouTube was to use this. Now I admit it's cordless, but it's got a lot of oomph. I've got two 20-amp batteries. I could probably get through that pipe not too badly, and I'll probably try that. But I just borrowed this right here, and frankly, I can feel my testosterone levels rising already. So I'm going to try this first. I've never used this, but I've seen it used, and it was amazing. It popped right through. I think I'm still going to try that Sawzall, primarily because when I get down here, I need to cut it off so that I can tap into it above the line of the concrete pad, which is right here. And I'm a little worried that if that thing breaks it uncleanly, that I'll have a problem. So I'll probably use that diamond bit right there so that I can get a nice clean cut where I can tap into that thing with. So anyway, let's go up above and take a look. So this is it up in the attic. Goes like that, comes down, disappears. So I'm going to cut it up above that joint, then right above that joint, and then I'm going to cut it down low. So you know that thing about the 10 fingers, 10 toes, which I still have. That's kind of a joke, but maybe not so much this time, because this thing's dangerous. This is a powerful tool. I could hurt myself pretty badly. Plus this stuff's heavy, and when it pops suddenly, it snaps. So I got to be ready for this stuff to fall on me. So I'm going to wear gloves. I'm going to have a face shield on. Let's get to it and see what happens when I bring this baby out. I'm getting pretty close. Now, when this thing lets go, I don't care what it lands on as long as it doesn't land on me. So that's all I'm really that worried about at this point. This is a $14 recip blades. Trying not to break it. Look at that, it didn't come out. There it goes. Yeah, it went through. Oh well. I had a feeling it might. Okay. That was heavy and thick-walled. Wonder if that's why it wouldn't break. That other tool I saw was used on something with much thinner walls. So I don't know if that's the reason, but I'm still kind of disappointed. Okay, we'll just keep going. This blade's supposed to be good for about 3 cuts, and I've cut half a cut with this one. I got a long way to go. I think I might run out of blade. If I do, I'll go get more. I only had 2. Broke 1. This machine gets really hot. like that. That's more controlled than I could have done it. Got a really thick wall. I'm thinking that's why the thing won't break it. Each of these cuts has only taken about 7 minutes, but it feels like forever. I just want to get this done so I can get a new stack put in, because it's going to snow tomorrow. I need that done before then. Yeah, that works. Hope I got enough blade left to cut that thing in half, or I'm going to have trouble throwing it away. Okay, this is the cut that matters. I'm going to try to take this thing off right there so that I can put a collar on this thing and attach it to the PVC. So far I haven't managed to fracture the pipe, and I need to continue to not do that. So. Well, that's that. Gee, it's Christmas. What a pain in the butt. Hello, new stack. That's immensely satisfying. So this cut's all about trash management. I decided to cut this one long because I was afraid I was going to run out of saw blade, but I need it shorter or it's not going to go in the can. There's certain satisfaction in doing that, taking advantage of the brittleness of the metal to break it with a hammer. Feels kind of Stone Age. Two quick observations. First one is, it's a saw, but it's got a huge friction component to it. This thing got really hot. FYI, if you're ever using a diamond blade on something that's really resistant, this thing's going to get really hot. Second thing is, I don't know what that is, but I'm guessing it's this dust. I still have 10 fingers and 10 toes. I'm not burned, but I got me a rash. So, protection, people. Breathing protection, eye protection, arm protection. So, there we are. Finally replaced it. It's going to need some modification. At some point I'm going to have to get a T. I'm not sure that's the right one, so that I could vent the plumbing into this stack, either in the 45 or in the vertical, I don't know which. The other thing is that boot up on the roof, it doesn't quite fit this piece of pipe. I guess that other piece of pipe was bigger, so I got to deal with that fairly soon. Got a lot of crap to throw away. But all in all, a pain in the butt, but an interesting adventure. Never done anything like that before. I think this is the point at which I have to tell you to like and subscribe, but first a couple lessons learned. First, a consumer grade Sawzall does work, but the battery capacity wasn't enough. Surprise, surprise. This is actually the next day. I had to recharge overnight. Second thing is, I'm thinking maybe that old cast iron must be different from new cast iron, because, oh boy, it really did not want to snap with that pipe snapper, which is too bad because I was really looking forward to that. I still have all my fingers and toes, albeit I'm a little rashy, so I guess we'll call it a day. So if you don't care to like and subscribe, that's okay, but I'll ask you anyway. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, keep melting metal, and don't be afraid to try something you really shouldn't do.